Just carry on because I can always.
We program it by pressing menu to start with, and you've got these 3 options you can pick. You've got a timer, you've got security settings, and other settings. We'll come back to them later. Anyway, sorry, being attacked by a fly. So if we click OK on the timer, you can pick when you want it to do stuff. Now you can choose which days you want it. So if you want it to have a little rest at the weekend, you can say you can have a rest at the weekend. Or if you've got whiny neighbours, you can choose which hours it mows. Although it is really quiet, so to be honest,
it is really quiet.
Yeah.
It sneaks up on you sometimes.
It does. It's quite stealthy. So anyway.
So you can set it to cut between, say, 9 AM and 1 PM if that's what you wanted.
You can, yes. There's 2 sets of hours you can program. So you can say, right, you can go between 9 AM and 1 PM, then have a rest for a couple of hours, and then between 3 PM and 6 PM.
So it has 2 defined.
Yeah, we've got
cutting times.
Work hours 1 and work hours 2.
Oh, excellent. And
so if you click on OK, it takes you into work hours 1. We don't like ours having a rest. He works from 8:30 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night.
We're slave drivers currently.
1 minute to 10.
Yeah.
Not 10, because that would be terrible, obviously.
Yeah.
And you can change them by just entering your new time here. So if we want 8 o'clock in the morning instead of 8:30,
yep.
You go 080. Now we've got
00, I assume.
Well, you could do another 0, but it just overwrites the one it's on.
Alright, okay.
And if I wanted that to be a bit earlier, say I wanted it 20:59 to 21:59, I press the arrow to move across to the one's flashing, and press a 0, so it's now 20:59.
Oh, excellent. And how do you sort of set that? Is there like an OK button?
There is an OK, just there.
Excellent.
And then it pings back to there.
And is there anything else we need to know about this bit? Or?
Well, you can change the work days there. Now, hours set every day apart from Monday. I have no idea why.
So you're giving Monday off?
No. I've scrolled down to click run all, because I'm not having any slacking.
This is upside down, obviously, and they're the cutting blades. So I can see that they're really tiny. So why are they so small?
It's presumably for battery life, I assume. I mean, you'd look at them and think they're not going to do much good, but they seem to manage to cut quite nicely.
I suppose it's a little and often approach.
It is. It's definitely a little and often.
And what sort of, if do they stay in that position? They don't, do they? They spin around.
No, all of them spin round very freely.
Don't cut your finger.
No, and obviously when this is spinning around to cut, they get flung out into place to cut the grass.
Yeah.
But the theory is, and health and safety, we'll probably go mad here, but if it hits something solid, like a finger, which it's not going to hit, but if it hit something solid, they would spin round and not damage the blade.
Right.
They would presumably still damage your finger if you managed to get it in there,
I can imagine it wouldn't be very pleasant.
Now
there's 3 blades on there.
There's 3 of them.
It didn't come with blades on, did it? You put them on?
No, they came with them on.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay.
They did, yes.
And how easy are they to change? Is it just a screwdriver?
Just a little screw in each one.
Right.
They're all double-sided as well, so each blade has got...
So you can turn it upside down and put it back on when one side gets blunt?
Yeah, so you get a bit of extra out of each blade. Yeah, so
you get sort of 2 lives out of each blade.
And
how many spares came in with the pack?
There was 9 extras on top of these.
Right.
And you can see we've obviously hit something a bit solid there. That one's got a little chip out of it.
Oh yeah.
But
it would still cut that, wouldn't it? You know,
well, it still seems to. Or you could just change this one. If you damage one, you don't have to change all 3 at once.
Yeah. But to start with, you would just flip that over and use the other cutting side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's hidden just under there. presumably so a child can't press it as a prank. And it's just on off. There you go, there's on. And obviously turn it off if you're going to be playing with the blades like we just did.
Yeah. So what about security measures? What if you don't live rural like we do and someone might pinch it from your garden?
Well, it's got 3 different security levels, apparently. As soon as you open it, it demands a PIN code, or we set it up to demand a PIN code.
Right. And you set your own PIN, I assume?
I have, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, which is obviously top secret, so no cameras, please.
Okay.
I hope you didn't catch my top
No
security.
paparazzi.
Hope you didn't catch my top security code.
I'll just blur it out later.
Oh, right, okay.
So you put your PIN number in?
Yes, and then once you put your PIN number in, you can go and click start if you wish, or you can go into the menu and
what
mess with the settings.
But what about someone pinching it? That's what I'm worried about. There's 3 security settings. Talk me through them.
Right. Well, though, doesn't seem to have much at all going for it. It's got time lock. Not entirely sure what that does. Medium seems to be a bit more useful. It will ask for a PIN code every time you open it, or every time you try and start it.
Right.
However, if you go into high, I've not tried this one yet, but this has got an alarm to it as well.
I'm a bit scared now. Go on.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how loud this alarm is, but I think we should probably find out.
I think you should. Just pick it up and see what happens.
Right. We'll go back there. We'll tell him to start mowing. And then I'm going to steal him. He doesn't seem to be very happy about that. He's squealing.
And it still squeals even when it's put down.
He's still squealing. Oh, and then it tells you a fault, alarm, mower tilted. Well, it certainly was, I pinched it.
Yeah, excellent.
I'll say okay to that. And I think it'll also, if you don't put your PIN code in fast enough, as in if a child's come along and thought, ooh, let's play with your mower. Apparently, in 10 seconds, if I've not put my PIN number, it's going to start complaining.
Right.
So, oh, he's beeping at me. Oh, he's definitely cross. And he's got another alarm saying mower stopped. Well, it was, wasn't it? Well, that's enough to irritate someone if they were trying to mess with it, or.
Well, if you're having a PIMS on the lawn, you'd notice your neighbourhood burglar picking him up when
You would.
Yeah.